Hello everybody and welcome back again. And so we are going to take a look today at Social Security and Medicare. We're going to do them individually. So I want to say thanks to everybody who have been watching the videos. I really appreciate it. Continue to watch and let me know your thoughts. I appreciate it. So let's see what the cards have to say about Social Security. We're going to start off with that one first. So here we go. All right. Tell us about Social Security. We are going to look at Social Security from past, present, and future is what we're going to do here. I just think I had a card flip over. And I did. Strength card flipped right over. Well, there's some information trying to come through to us. Alright, so we have not gotten to the 3 cards for past, present, and future yet, but we got 3 cards here. We have the Strength card, the 3 of Swords card, and the Chariot. Alright, they're wanting us to know something. So, okay. There's another. More cards than I was actually going to draw, but Social Security. Past, present, and future on Social Security. What say you cards? Alright, so we have our 3 cards for past, present, and future for Social Security. Now, before we look at the past, present, and future card, let's take a look at the ones that jumped out at us. We have the Strength card, which means something has found the ability to overcome something. Strength after illness. But then we have the 3 of Swords, which is betrayal, or it can be sadness. And then we have the Chariot, which is a vessel coming forward quickly and with strength. That is the Chariot. Then we have the Prince of Cups here. Now the Prince of Cups is about emotions, but it can also be, well, the Prince of Cups is also the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups can be the false knight. It can be someone with a bunch of pretty talk and no substance whatsoever. They come in dressed nice, smelling nice, talking good things, saying good things, but actually are quite empty, and nothing will come to fruition that they told you it would. So that is the Prince of Cups. Also could be called the Knight of Cups. Now those are the cards that jumped out here. So these cards are going to tell us something that we may not have otherwise known in the past, present card draw that we have. So in the past, Social Security was seen as a hero. It gave the victory. And if you know the history, we were in a troubled time when Social Security came along. So this is the past. The present is the 8 of Pentacles. Now the 8 of Pentacles is someone who is, this is almost like an apprentice card. Someone who has, or something, some entity has been working and honing and trying to perfect something. This is the present situation. And since we're talking about Social Security, And the dismantling of it is, I'm sure, what is going to happen to it is that this is a process that is going on right now, is trying to hone their skills and figure out how they can get at Social Security. Now, here is the last card, which is the future position. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a new start, a new resource stream. And I'm going to say this is not looking good for Social Security, guys. Because I know that a lot of times people think just because something has a new start, that it's always good. But that's not always true, because Social Security is a good system. It works. There's nothing wrong with it per se. And that doesn't mean that it's perfect. But what I'm saying here is that in the present right now, they are trying to hone something new. Whether that something new is good, is to be said. Is to be watched to see. But whatever this new thing here is that they're honing, that they've been working on for a long time, is going to come to fruition. Because here is an Ace of Pentacles in the future position, and in the present position here we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is the Apprentice. We have been working on this. We have been trying to hone this to figure out how we can get at the Social Security system. And here in the future position, we see a new system coming into play, some new resource, and this has to be Social Security. So what they have been trying to hone and get at, which is Social Security, in the future they will get at it. So they are going to mess with Social Security, and I'm going to say they right now they have this is why these cards jumped out. They have the strength to do whatever they want to do right now to Social Security, and that is going to cause sickness. Or sickness, yeah, that came out right. It's going to cause sickness. It's going to cause sorrow. And it is going to be like a sword stuck in your heart. The people of this country are going to feel like they have been stabbed in the heart by those who are in power. And it is going to come through with strength. We already got that here. With strength and speed, and it is going to be in a vehicle. Now, for those of you who have watched some of my other videos, when there is a vehicle in the card, such as a wagon or the chariot in this instance, that to me equates to some type of large entity, some type of big business, some type of government. And this card depicts my thoughts about vehicles as well, because if you look here, there is a huge castle up here. And think about what big governmental businesses or big governmental buildings look like. And they look like these. They're large. They're sitting up high, or they're sitting in a position where they can be seen and recognized. Or think about corporations. They're large businesses. They've got their names posted on it. So to me, this card represents a large entity is going to bring forth. And I would say it's going to be the government and or the corporations are going to bring forth this heartache and this pain to Social Security. And they are going to come in promising, making a bunch of big promises about what this future thing is going to be. This is shown here in the Knight of Cups. In this deck, it is called the Prince of Cups. And the Prince of Cups, as the Knight of Cups, it can be the false knight, meaning someone with a bunch of pretty talk about this new thing that's coming. We're telling you that, oh, it's going to be greater than sliced bread. This is going to be the next best thing, and it's going to help everybody. Everybody is going to get a slice of the pie. That is what the future holds. And this false knight is telling us that we're going to tell you how pretty it is. But at the end of the day, we ain't gonna deliver shit. We gonna leave y'all holding the bag, and that's just how I see it, guys. So there is Social Security. So Everybody buckle up. They are getting ready to take Social Security. And I don't mean getting ready as in trying to figure out how. They are honing their skills right now on how they're going to do it. And this is in the present position, so they are putting it all together right now. And you see him putting it all together, pouring the pentacle. And you can see that he's pouring it, and some of it is spilling. So they don't care. He is honing his skills. But the fact that this is the Eight of Pentacles, and in the future there is an Ace of Pentacles, tells me that whatever is being honed here in the present position by this Eight of Pentacles is going to come to fruition here in this Ace of Pentacles in the future. So there you go. Let's move on to the next part of this, which is the Medicare. So Medicare and Social Security, generally speaking, are tied together in a semi sort of kind of way. So Social Security and Medicare kind of go hand in hand. So the next section will be discussing Medicare. So these greedy son of a guns. All right. Tell us about Social Security. Social Security. Oh, I'm sorry, Medicare. Tell us about Medicare. We just did Social Security. Medicare. Tell us about Medicare. We just had one fall out here. Tell us about Medicare. They are coming for the Social Security, so let's see if they're coming for Medicare too. Well, I should say they're on their way. They have already loaded up the wagon. Or I should say the chariot, because that's the card that came out. Alright, we're going to do a past, present, and future on Medicare. And this is not a Democrat or a Republican thing. This is everybody in this country. Everybody in the world, for that matter, has an elderly parent. And if they don't have Social Security because they're unable to work due to illnesses or just their condition, who's going to take care of them? And also, what goes with the Social Security and the Medicare? Won't be able to afford nursing homes. Won't be able to afford nursing homes. Won't be able to afford their medicines. Won't be able to afford the home health people that come out and help them with their meals. And help them, make their beds, clean their bathrooms. You know, some people who are on Social Security and Medicare are afforded those benefits. Well, if they start tinkering with Social Security and Medicare, those things are a part of that, and they will be lost. So what say you, cards, about Medicare? Past, present, and future. What say you, cards? Alright, so the jumper card that came out is the Two of Pentacles. This can be indecision. This can be juggling. This can be handling too much. So that is what the jumper card was. So in the past position for Medicare. Oh, my cards are upside down. Alright, in past position for Medicare, we have the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant represents tradition, religion, government, someone having the keys to the kingdom, to the knowledge, to the wisdom of how things function, why things are done the way they're done. This is in the past. Also, like I said, the Hierophant is tradition, how things have been done in the past. That's how things become a tradition. So a Medicare could be something like something traditional that was done, and this is in the past. Now in the present position, oh my, we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords can represent a resting state, stopping, slowing down. It can also mean sickness, and we are talking about Medicare. Oh my goodness, we are talking about Medicare. And in the present situation, we get a card that could possibly represent sickness. Now, as I always say when I see this card, is the person laying down may not be seeing clearly. That's why they're taking a rest. They could be meditating because they are not seeing clearly, because this is a stained glass window. Those of you who have looked out of a stained glass window know that what you are seeing through the glass may not be on the other side of the glass. And here we have an Ace of Cups in the future position. Now the Ace of Cups can come across as something, a message from the divine. It can also represent a cup that is full, cannot receive anything else. It's also a new beginning of some type of relationship of some kind. So unlike Social Security in the future position, now because these are of two different suits, this is where we are right now, is on Medicare, is that there are people who are sick. I don't think this card here represents meditating, but there are people sick presently with Medicare. But I will say that there is going to be some new type of a relationship coming through about Medicare. Now, right now, I'm going to make this assessment based on the cards at hand. They are juggling the money, trying to figure out what to do. It's not going to be as easy to get at Medicare as it is for them to get at, as it appears in the cards, for them to get at Social Security. So they are still working on trying to figure out what to do with Medicare. But as I said, with Social Security, they're on their way to get that. They're on their way to cut that out of a means for people to be able to take care of themselves. Now, that is my opinion about Social Security and Medicare. So I hope you have enjoyed the video. I hope you found something inspiring, something to help you or help someone else. Pass the video along. Let me know what you think of the video. I thank you for watching. And as I say with all of my videos, these videos are for entertainment purposes only. They are my opinion and my interpretation of the cards. You can do what you will with the information. That is up to you, and I'm going to leave it up to you. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.